Good morning, my bright and beautiful, lovely friends. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is the road ahead for the week of the 22nd through the 28th. That's December 22nd through 28th. Karen Barney, Intuitive Tarot Reader, here to do this reading for us to see where we're headed, this road ahead. Oh my goodness. Well, happy solstice, my friends. Tonight at 11:19 p.m. Eastern Time, New York time, is our solstice. And this is where it starts to get brighter, my friends. This is where we start to see the light, where we start to grow again, where we start to thrive. I can't think of a better energy. Good morning, EWN. Nice to have everybody here. Linda, Cindy. I love signing on and seeing people here already. It really just warms my heart. Thank you very much. Now, I have with me a brand new deck. I've just done one or two readings with this deck, and it really is just such a beautiful deck. This is the Sawyer's Path Tarot, and I am loving it. Good morning, Betty. So let's get started. Let's see who we're going to do first. Now, these are out in no particular order, but we'll see if they correspond, right? What do we have? We have, this is the Wheel of Fortune, so that's not going to work here. The Empress, the Fire. We have the Three of Wands, so fire signs are first. Now remember, timestamps are always in order. So if you want to do a timestamp and then send me a question to karmic1tarot@gmail.com, you're certainly welcome to do that. Let's see what's happening. Fire signs. What do the fire signs need to know? Fire signs, what do they need to know for the week of the 22nd through the 28th? We have the Fool card, my fire signs. What a wonderful way to start. Great adventurous energy. And that's exactly what I was talking about with the solstice. This is where it begins, my friends. What adventure are you taking? What feels a little bit daunting, a little bit dangerous? Good morning, Mellow Yellow, Kristen. Good to have everybody here. I love seeing everybody here. All right, the fire signs. What are we doing here with the Fool? My goodness, where is the next adventure taking you? Well, it's building blocks that you're putting together here. You're working on changing the plan. It might be that you are working on putting together the right components to take this adventure. It is a little bit daunting to build something so magnificent. What's happening here? Thank you. The Tower, well, it comes in unexpectedly. You might have some upset. You might have something that comes in and shakes up the landscape a little bit. But ultimately, it's going to be, maybe this new adventure was a surprise. And you have to build it and put it together. Larry, good morning. Rosie, good to have you here. Marisol, good to see everybody. This is fabulous. I truly didn't expect a crowd this morning. Good morning, Kristen. Because it is such a holiday week that we have coming up. And remember, the 25th, we have that annular solar eclipse at 4 degrees Capricorn. So talk about karma coming in. Capricorn is all about business. So this is you getting down to business, my fire signs. Shaking things up. Now, that's too many cards, but let's see. One more card here. Bernadette, good to have you with us. Thank you. I need one more card here, please. And we have that's too many. We have 3 there. I need 2 cards. That's what I need here, fire signs. Send me the 2-card energy. Good morning, Melanie. 2 cards. Like, share, and subscribe, my friends. I really do appreciate your support. YouTube has just come out with a new, indicator underneath the videos too. It's called applause. So take a look at that if it's something that interests you. They're trying it out on a beta basis, and they did select me to do that. So I figure we'll give it a try, right? Fire signs. What do we have? The Chariot card. So you are taking control, but moving toward victory, and at a very fast pace, my friends. So while this Tower card may come in and shake things up, my fire signs, don't you worry about it, because you are going to gain control of it and move it forward. Good morning, Ben Aim. You're so sweet. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate everyone's support here. And then what do we have here? The Death card. So ending the week with really very strong major arcana. So you may go into the week, my friends, feeling a little bit apprehensive, feeling a little bit nervous about what's happening in your lives, feeling a little bit like, oh my God, what steps do I have to take to put things together? How do I do this? What's going to happen? And then things midweek get shaken up a little bit. Now, does that mean that it's bad news or good news? We're not sure yet, but I think it's good news because you do get the opportunity to take control and move forward and end whatever the situation is. Now, remember where we are too. We are ending a decade. We are ending a decade. We are ending a year. We're ending a karmic cycle here. And that's what the Death card is helping you do, my friends. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles here, helping you to harvest, helping you to nurture and grow, helping you to bring about what it is you need to do with this Tower card so that you can harvest. Now, I'm going to pull a rune card here. We'll see what they have to say. And I'm just learning, so I'm going to have to read from the book, I think. We'll see. It's the one card my fire signs need to see here with the runes. I have about 12 decks out on the desk this morning, so we're going to take it on an individual basis. We're not going to use the same deck for everybody. It's just going to be what we need. So let's see. We have, this is rune number 23 out of 26. So what do we have here? 23. This is Dagas. All right. So this symbolizes the day and daylight. Now, remember where we are here. This is the solstice actually today, right? The meaning of the card, awakening, understanding, hope, synthesis of opposites, awareness, and a new way of seeing. So your eyes are being opened, my fire signs. The Fool card leading you in a great direction to take control of your life. And truly, I think that's what we're doing here, taking control of your life. So let's see what's going on here for the fire signs of this world. Remember, timestamps. If you do a timestamp, email me, Karmic One Tarot, with your question, and we'll get that answered for you. I do appreciate all of the likes, shares, and subscriptions that are coming in. All right. Let's see. Oh, okay. So there might be a few obstacles to your new adventure, which is probably where this Tower comes in. So what is the Fool card doing here for our fire signs? What is the adventure you are out on? Look what happened here. So we have, do not give up on this, the Nine of Wands, fierce warrior energy, my friends. These obstacles are not going to survive in the face of what you are doing, okay? You are fierce about this. You are strong, you are determined, and you are not giving up on this. The building blocks, again, here on the table, and the building blocks include perhaps a Capricorn, but they also include maybe a few temptations. They might include a lot of responsibilities too. So let's see what's happening there with the Three of Pentacles. What are the building blocks? What are the components you are putting together so that at the end of this cycle, you can harvest? What's underneath here? Harvest and the Emperor. Oh, excuse me. That's the Hierophant there. That is your commitment. That is your contract, your vow, your oath. And that is the decision you are making, my friends. It gives you a little bit of worry. We saw the Nine of Swords underneath there, but it is going to be something that is going to turn out well for you, I believe. What's happening with the Three of Pentacles here for my fire signs? Too many there. Let's change that light a little bit. Three of Pentacles. Thank you. The Judgment card, your new beginning. You're putting together the steps for your new beginning, my friends. This is something that you've been working on for a while, and now it's finally starting to see the light of day. It's coming in. It's coming in with a lightning bolt, my friends. It's time for you to leave things behind. It's time for you to, all right, well, here you are. You're worried still, okay? The Nine of Swords. It's time for you to leave that worry behind and know that the universe really does have your back. That's the one deck I don't have out, right? And the Ten of Pentacles. This is going to be security coming in for you, my fire signs. I don't know about you, but many of the signs have been fighting for that security, that stability, because the last decade has really been full of crap. All right. It's time for it to change. It's time for this new beginning. It's time for you to focus on your abundance. It's time for you to perhaps focus on your family and the security that you need to bring in to them, with them. All right, let's talk about this Death card here. What is transforming? What is transforming for my fire signs? What's the transformation bringing in? The Scorpio energy And what do we have here? We have justice in the Hierophant. Now, we saw the Hierophant right here. So that is not far away, my friends. Justice, balance, perhaps making something legal, making it fair, making it right, might be with a Libra person. But the Hierophant Taurus energy is here to tell you that this is a new commitment, that you are committed to what you're doing here, and you're going to be able to harvest it. The Hierophant is a card of extreme faith, too. Lots of structure, lots of organization. So perhaps you are transforming an organization, or an organization that you worked for is transforming. Maybe you are transforming things in a legal way. What is the Chariot card here for? You're gaining control over this black and white lion here. Taking control, using your strengths, I want to say your intuition, but this is about mind control. This is about your strengths coming out here. That's also a Cancer energy. So it's an emotional energy too. So it's about controlling your emotions to a certain extent, not quite as much as the Queen of Cups, but control over the situation by controlling your own energies and bringing them into alignment, perhaps with opposing viewpoints, bringing them together, but moving forward in the process in doing that. What do we have that's flipped here in the deck? Just saw it. Well, we'll find it. It's the Chariot card here for, please. The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords. What did I say? Things changing very quickly, right? Transformation. Things going to change, I want to say overnight. The Tower card. Shocking changes coming in. You might have an unexpected move. You might be making unexpected moves. Perhaps people see you as, stalwart and firm in what you're doing and unmovable, right? The Hierophant structure, that doesn't move often. And the Chariot card is going to bring in these changes. This is a move, whether it's a metaphorical move, a literal move, travel. The Eight of Pentacles. It might have to do with your work. Maybe you're transferred. Maybe you're transferred unexpectedly, and that's going to bring in a new contract and bring about some balance for you, my fire signs. What's happening here with the Chariot card? Anything further for the fire signs? The World, closing out the cycle, and the Fool. So we have the ending and the new beginning, my friends. The new beginning and the ending. How convenient is that for a reading? My goodness, this is where you start to see the light. This is where the fire starts to burn, my friends. Use your energy, use your fire energy, the inspiration, the spark, the excitement, the enthusiasm, the confidence that you all have to bring about what it is you want. So what is this Tower doing here? Center of the week, King of Wands. What did I just say? The Director. He is the CEO. He's the guy in charge. So perhaps you are thrust into a position of authority here. The King of Wands is the get-her-done guy. He does not give up on anything. All right. He's the director, though. He's the CEO. He's going to manage the show. What are you managing? You're managing to find that contentment that you are looking for. The Nine of Cups, also seen as the Wish card. It is a card of contentment. It's a card of satisfaction. It's a card of wishes coming true, my friends. Tell me what the Tower card is here for, please. I just saw that card. What is it? Come on. There it is. And the Five of Wands. So you are going to take control over whatever you are working on, whatever you are negotiating, whatever the obstacles are. You are going to have the clarity, the direction, and bring that into alignment. You are going to do it. This is a card of negotiation. This is a card of struggle and strife and obstacles in front of you. This is a quarrel, perhaps. This is just a lot of flack. All right, so somebody's giving you some grief this week, and it comes in unexpectedly, and they are not going to expect what you decide to do. They're not going to expect what your reaction is. They are going to say, oh my God. And this is about satisfying yourselves, my fire signs. This is about bringing your contentment, letting go of all of this aggravation is what it's telling me, aggravation. So not only are you finishing out the cycle this week, it's going to come in unexpectedly. So there might be an unexpected ending here, my friends, which, you might not feel as welcome at the time, but you know what? It's going to lead you to a better position. I want to say that there is something that's changing very quickly, and I feel like it's a move. Again, a metaphorical move or a financial move or even a house move that's coming in unexpectedly. probably has to do with your work, though. And that's where the new adventure begins. So let's pull which one are we doing? Let's pull the voice of knowledge here for the fire signs. What is the one card the fire signs need to see? Good morning, Goddess. I love it. El Phoenix. Thank you so much. Cindy, good to have everybody here. I love it. 28 people, 16 likes. If we could even that out, I'd really appreciate it. All right, one card here for the fire signs, and there it is. Everything I believe about myself is just a story. In my story, everything is about me, and it has to be that way because I am the center of my perception. The story is told from my point of view. So tell the story the way you want it, my friends. How many times have you heard me say that? I have to learn that myself. Tell the story the way you want it to be. In my story, everything is about me, and it has to be that way because I am the center of my perception. The story is told from my point of view. Everything I believe about myself is just a story. So tell it the way you want it, my friends. Tell it the way you want it, my fire signs. All right, let's pick these up. We'll see who we're doing next. Fire signs are off the table today. What do we have going on here for the rest of the world? What are we going to do next? Let's see. Shuffle these in a bit. Good morning, Judy. Love to see you. Good to talk to you this morning. Let's see. Susan Mack, good morning. I like it. Good to have everybody here. I didn't expect such a crowd this morning because of the holiday week that we're in. Don't forget, I am doing it's a new moon annular solar eclipse at 4 degrees Capricorn. We're going to be doing a live on Christmas evening, 7 p.m. and do a pretty similar situation to what we're doing today. So we'll have to see what happens. But this is, again, where things start to open up, where things start to happen for us, my friends. The eclipses. Now, eclipses can end a lot of things in our lives. And while we are not yet at the first eclipse, you just saw the fire signs. They had an ending here with the death card. Who's next? Cups. Water signs. Water signs on the table. Hello, little eagle. Water signs. What's happening for the water signs of this world? Let's pull this moon card first. We're shaking it up today. We're doing things differently. That's how I'm going to live my life from now on, doing things differently. One card here. One card. One card for the water signs. What do they need to see today? One card. And there it is. What do we have? We have, let me see. This is Lagos. This is symbolizes the primal waters, and it's about creativity, the river of life, a suitable time, intuitive access to the subconscious, and enhanced emotionality. So, this is about creativity. This is, I would say, very similar to the Empress card. It's about, lightning striking and you starting something fresh, starting something new. Creativity, the river of life, intuitive access to the subconscious. So listen to what your intuition is telling you, my friends. That's very important, evidently. All right, water signs. What are we doing? Wanda, good morning. Diana, nice to see everybody. What's happening here for the water signs? Water signs. Water, water, water. This is the week of the 22nd through 28th. So that new moon solar eclipse is going to be very, very prominent here midweek. Don't forget, it's all about emotions here through the holidays, right? Everybody gets emotional when we have the holiday season. And some people in a good way and some people in a bad way. It's not always a happy time. What's happening for the water signs? What do they need to see for this week? What is it they need to know to navigate this week? I'm going to go with those two. And what do we have here, my water signs? How beautiful is that? The Sun and the 10 of Cups. Well, what a joyous week this is going to be for you. Creativity, intuitive, listening to your spark here. Give me this again here, please. Sorry, Lagos, creativity, river of life, suitable time. This is a wonderful time for you. Intuitive access to the subconscious, enhanced emotionality. So this is joy and contentment coming in here. Between these two cards, these are the two cards of emotional satisfaction and joy in the deck. They are beautiful together, enhanced and extreme in their beautiful beneficence. How's that? You're going to be the recipient of extreme, beautiful emotions, my water signs. I love it. What's happening here? December 22nd through 28th for the water signs of this world. What's happening here? One more card here, please. Water signs. There we go. Thank you. And we have the Six of Wands. So beautiful success coming in. I don't know what you're doing here, my water signs, but whatever it is you are working on creating, maybe you're working on creating this unity, this harmony within your own family, within your own situation. It will be successful, my friends. What's happening here for the water signs of this world? Mellow Yellow, I love it. Thank you so much. Wanda, good to have you with us. We have the Page of Cups. So good news coming in, my friends. Surprise news, perhaps. Emotional news, nonetheless. It's going to be good. How can it be bad? It can't be. One more card. Thank you. And the Two of Pentacles. So this emotional news is going to be the tipping point, my friends. The Ace of Swords. You're going to see with clarity what you need to do, what you need to see, what your vision is. This is crystal clear, visionary force coming in. And, you know, perhaps it is something that's gone on that you need to put some distance between yourself and it to be happy. The Seven of Swords can be about deception, about a little bit of guile and I don't want to say underhanded, but, you know, it is something that's happening maybe behind the scenes that you don't know about, that you didn't believe, that, you know, maybe are you deceiving yourself? Do you need the clarity for yourself? This Knight of Cups is bringing in this wonderful energy here. And what do we have here? This is the Emperor. This is the Emperor. So who's in charge here, my friends? Who's in charge? All right, let's look at this. Let's see what we're weighing out. What is the tipping point here for my water signs? The Two of Pentacles. Which side is more valuable? So you have two opportunities here, perhaps. Financial opportunities, maybe, that you're juggling. And, you know, you have to make the decision. Which one is going to be the one you go for? Which one is going to make you the happiest? Which one is going to bring you the most success and satisfaction? Because that's really what we have on the table here. But the news is coming in, and perhaps you need to decide what's going on here. So the Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, my friends. So whatever it is that's coming in is going to bring you satisfaction. It's going to bring you real joy, absolute joy. I'm going to help you see clearly exactly what might have gone on behind the scenes in the past, exactly what you need to do to make this decision. You're going to see it very clearly. Now, the Ace of Swords is victory also. So keep in mind that it is going to be successful. And if you go into it, no matter which way you go with this decision, this Two of Pentacles choice that you have to make, it is going to be successful. It's destined here. But it's about your creativity. It's about your intuition. It's about learning to follow what it is you and your heart wants to do. It's where your focus is going to lie. What you focus on expands, my friends. What's happening with the Page of Cups here? What is the news that's coming in for the water signs? The Queen of Swords. It's going to force you to make this decision. It's going to force you. You're not going to be able to leave this decision, this Two of Swords here, for another day. This opportunity is not necessarily going to hang around. So you're going to need to see it clearly. You're going to have to make a decision on it. And a judgment call, a situation where you say, okay, I got to do it now. What's happening with the Page of Cups here? Beautiful energy here for the water signs. Tons of energy here. So the Eight of Pentacles. It's something you've been working on. This is a good news, a piece of news that comes in that's going to say, okay, now I can act on this, because this is something that you've been putting together, cobbling together for quite some time, but you haven't really seen the results of it yet. It's time for it to come to fruition. It's time for it to be successful. And it's time for you to see how far you've come. What is the success that's coming in here for the water signs, please? And crooked again, huh? The devil, the obligation, success with the responsibilities that you've been shouldering all of this time. So, you might free yourself with the Ace of Swords from some of these responsibilities, and that is what you would deem success. The devil card is also a card of Capricorn, so there might be a Capricorn involved here. The sun card, of course, Leo. But, this is really about, you might even be tempted here, but I think this is about freeing yourself from some obligations that you want to free yourself, that you've been waiting to free yourself from. You've analyzed them for long enough, and it's time for you to get back to it. It's time for you to get back in the game. It's time for you to make the choice of which way you want to go. And I think you want to go toward your happiness, but it might mean freeing yourself, successfully freeing yourself from some sort of obligation that you have here, taking control of what you're doing, taking control. The Emperor, iron-fisted, no holds barred. We're going to do it my way. Ooh, what did we have here? We had, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, come on, I saw it. I'm looking for the card that's flipped, because you are going to say, yeah, baby. The Ace of Swords flying out. Where is it? Come on, I saw it. Sorry guys, I have to find this. It's after me. There it is. Thank you. It is the Fool card. Okay, so it's time for you to take the leap of faith, see your vision very clearly, free yourself from your responsibilities very, very successfully. This news that comes in is going to make you decide. It's going to set, you're going to have to act. That's what's happening here. You are going to have to act. Enough of this hanged man, static, stagnant energy. All right. It's going to bring you this happiness and joy that you've been looking for here, my friends. What is the Ten of Cups here for? Please, the Ten of Cups. Why is the Ten of, oh, that's a lot. The Ten of Cups here. Why is the Ten of Cups here? The Seven of Wands. You're going to make a decision regarding these obstacles that are in your way to your happiness, and you're making a final decision. This is like done, finished, finito, out of here. Okay, now I don't mean that you're leaving a situation, but there is a situation that needs a decision, a situation to free yourself. That, you're finally going to have the news you need to say, okay, I can do it now, and I'm going to act on it now. I see it clearly what I need to do. I need to have more faith in myself. I need to take this leap of faith and make the decision to eliminate these obstacles and be happy. Be happy. It's that song, Don't Worry, Be Happy. I'm going to be singing it all day now. Riva, good morning. Nice to see you again, Anne. Thanks so much for joining us. What's happening here with the Sun card for my water signs? I know you worry about whether or not it's going to happen, but you know what? It's here for you. But that's the choice you have to make, my friends. Are you going to be happy? You have to choose the happiness. You have to choose to see it clearly. What will make you happy? This is where your vision comes in. This is where your intuition, your creativity, and, what is it? The river of, what is it? The river of creativity, the river of life. This is a suitable time. Intuitive access to the subconscious and enhanced emotionality. So follow your feelings, my water signs. You guys are the queens and kings of emotional. You're water signs. That's what you live on. That's what you thrive on. Your feelings, your empathy. You're very sensitive. So listen to it. Use it. Use it to your advantage. Focus on the happiness. Focus on your vision. Focus on your dreams, all right? This is your vision board here, my friends. You worry about whether or not it's going to happen for you, but you know what? It will. So let's use these heart thoughts. Heart thoughts, all about feeling. This is a Louise Hay deck, one of my favorites. What's happening for the water signs? What do they need to see? I am worth loving. You know what? This is about loving yourself. This particular reading right here is seeing clearly that you need to choose your happiness, perhaps over others, perhaps over these obstacles that are here. But you know what? It is. Look at that. How clear is that? Choose your happiness. Focus on your happiness. The 10 of Cups, these obstacles to your happiness, you are finishing them. You are cutting them out, my friends. Whatever it is, you are worth loving. A powerful affirmation is to stand with arms wide open and say, I am willing to let the love in. It is safe to let the love in. My friends, my water signs, let the love in. Let the love in. It's about receiving. You know, it's a difficult lesson for many people to learn, to receive. You know, we all do. We all want to make sure that everybody else in our life is taken care of, but sometimes we forget about taking care of ourselves, and we have to allow ourselves to receive. Accept. Be open to receive, my water sign friends. All right, let's see. Who's next? Water signs are off the table. I'm working on the January readings. Those should be up, I would think, in the next few days. You should have them all done. So look for those, I would say maybe 1 or 2 later this afternoon and the rest throughout this week. So just bear that in mind. And thank you very much to those that have gone over to Patreon. Really do appreciate your checking that out. The 90-day forecasts are up over there. And remember, they are absolutely no charge, no fee at all. Cancel anytime until December 31st. Okay, January 1st is the billing at $5. All right, let's see. Who's next? We have air and earth next. So what are we going to do next? Who's coming in? Earth signs, my friends. Earth signs on the table next. Timestamps again. You have 4 opportunities. 4 people can email me with a question. What's happening? Earth signs. Earth signs energy here. Oh, we got to pull a rune card, don't we? Rune card for the earth signs. I'm working on doing some rune readings too, and this is part of what I'm working on. So I'm still at the beginning stages, so bear with me. Those rune readings are going to be up on Patreon, so just look for those if you're over there. Probably mid-January, those will be up. What's happening here? What do the earth signs need to say? The earth signs need to hear, I should say, not say. Maybe you need to speak it. Let's see what it is. Earth signs. What do we have here? We have, what do we have? 18. This is Volcano. Nice to see that. Okay. This symbolizes the 2 breaths of Earth, 2 breasts of Earth Mother. Fruitfulness, new beginning, safety, optimism, change, new ways of seeing, vitality, birth, lovely energy. Don't forget where we are, my earth signs. This is the solstice. This is the birth of everything for the next year, all right? This is where everything starts to happen, starts to come back out into the light. I am so excited for these eclipses and the changes they are bringing, my earth sign friends. I'm a Cappy, just as you know. And it's time. It's time for us to rise up, my Cappy friends, my earth sign friends. All right, what's happening for the earth signs of this world? Vitality, birth, creativity, fruitfulness, new beginning, safety, safety, safety. My God, security, optimism, change, new ways of seeing things. Wonderful. All right, earth signs. I'm getting excited here. Earth signs. Happening for the earth signs of this world. Good morning, Wanda. Did we speak before? I think so. I think I've gotten everybody. Earth signs. What do we have here? Justice. Dun, dun, dun. I love it. Justice. Finally, earth signs, right? What's happening here for the earth signs? This is the week of the 22nd through 28th. Justice coming in for our future. All right, look at the crystals on these wands. So you know what? You are using all of the earth's energy to really bring this about, my earth sign friends. This is going to be a fabulous week for us. It's going to be a fabulous new year, a new decade for us. Earth sign. It's going to be a fabulous decade for everyone, I think. I think the collective consciousness is really changing throughout the world. Things are going to be changing with structures, governments, even financial structures. So make sure that, oh, the death card, transformation, Scorpio energy in the house. What's happening here? Going on for the earth signs of this world. Good morning, Roz. Good morning, Melanie. Larry. The Cappy is rising. Absolutely. Okay, now in Rhode Island, we say it a little differently. Absolutely. But yeah, we are. We're coming back. We have been under the thumb of oppression for so long, my earth signs. It's time. I don't know about you, but 2010, 9, 8, even those years were just, oh, God. I don't think I've ever recovered from 2008 and 9. It just seemed to get harder, and it's getting easier. You can start to see the light. Earth signs. 2 more cards here for the earth signs. What is happening? What is the transformation that we are finally seeing justice in our future? What is happening here? Fertility, abundance. That's 3. We need 2. 2 cards. 2 cards here for the earth signs. What do we need to see? That one? Okay, 1 here. The Magician. Look at the major arcana we have here, my earth sign friends. We are the boss man. We are in charge. We have all the tools we need to transform our life and make it fair. Balance it out for our future, my friends. Earth signs, Cindy. That's right. Bring it, Mellow Yellow. Bring it on, universe. I am ready. Let's go. Come on. 1 more card. Oh. Too many. All right. I thought I saw a good one there too, but we'll see what happens. 1 card here. 1 card we need. Give us something good. Exactly, Linda. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. But you have to believe it's coming too. It's not just about hoping and wishing and having faith. It's about knowing that it's coming. It's about it's time. And here we have the Ace of Swords. Clarity, vision, clear and concise communication, being able to speak our truth and make it fair for us, make it just. This is not about, being wimpy here. This is about power. This is about our strengths. This is about speaking our truth and bringing about the victory that we need. And whatever has to be cut out, gone. 7 of Cups. I love it. These are our dreams, our vision boards. Come on, you guys. You've heard me say that forever. The vision boards are here. And there may even be love involved, but there is definitely happiness and a partnership here with the Lovers. Wow. Gemini card, Queen of Cups, and the 10 of Swords. We are finished with all of that energy. We are done here. What's happening here? Queen of Cups, the Lovers, the 10 of Cups. So our visions are going to be coming to us. It might be that we get an emotional offer that helps us make a choice for our joy, perhaps with a partner. But ultimately, it is our choice. We have to choose to do this, my friends. The Ace of Swords is giving us the opportunity, but we have to choose it. Cool, calm, and collected here with the Queen of Cups and ending the situation to bring about this Queen of Pentacles nurturing and comfort that we so desire. 9 of Cups underneath that too, my earth sign friends. So lots of wishes coming true here. Lots of good stuff coming in. Thank you, Cindy. I appreciate you letting people know. Thank you, Little Eagle. Strong. That's right. We are strong, Larry. I can't believe how crooked I am. And I changed this camera earlier, and then I hit something and it moved again. All right. Earth signs. Good morning, Sunny Bunny. Earth signs, we have lots of power on the table. Scorpio energy with the Death card here. Justice, Libra, the Magician, the Ace of Swords. And it's all for our future. A beautiful, fiery, passionate, exciting, confident future coming in. All right. So let's talk about that future. What does it hold? And then we'll look at how we're going to get there. What does this future hold? Oh, God. All right. So the 7 of Swords and the 10 of Wands wants to come out. Now, the 10 of Wands was actually in reverse when it fell out. So this is releasing the pressure. This is finding our way through all of this mud and slog that we've had to deal with. It's been a lot of deception, a lot of underhandedness in our lives, at least in mine. And it's time to cut it loose. It's time to see it clearly and say, I am done with this stuff. The future freeing ourselves from all of the crap that we have had to deal with. We are no longer going to be carrying it, my friends. Six of Pentacles. So, not only is it mirroring the balance that the Justice card is bringing out, but it's also financial balance. Wow. I can't wait. Financial balance. You might get an influx of cash. There might be someone that's supporting you. You might have someone that comes in and helps you. You might be doing the same, a generosity to others. But, really, I think this is about people helping us, finally balancing out the scales and in a very supportive and generous way. Now, does it have to be financial? No, it can be a generosity of spirit. What's happening here? Let's talk about this Ace of Swords. What are we doing here? The Hermit, finding our path, getting the guidance we need perhaps to see clearly what is on our path. But the Hermit is following our own intuition, looking for the abundance, looking for the creativity, looking for the, where am I here? Looking for the fruitfulness, the new beginning, the safety, the optimism, the change, the new ways of seeing things, the vitality and the birth of a new beginning, my friends, finding our path, seeing it clearly, cutting out what does not serve us here with the Death card. What else about the Ace of Swords here for the Earth signs? Hi, Ivari. Nice to see you. Good to have you with us. Little Eagle, I don't know that we've seen you before either. Happy to have all these new people with us. I love it. The underhanded has been a lot, hasn't it? How much do we have to be under the thumb? No more, my friends. No more, my Earth sign friends. And the Four of Wands, seeing our way to our happy home, happy life, happy stability. The Four of Wands is a card of celebration. Now, it's sometimes seen as the marriage card, and we've got Justice here. So you might be making something legal, but I don't think this is a romantic reading. This is about our security, our foundation, our stability. We have the Three of Wands here, our future, and the Four of Wands is putting that last piece in place to create that stability, to create that foundation and the comfort that we have, that we need, we crave to know that we are secure. We are in our own element here. Earth signs. Now, the Four of Wands is, of course, a fire sign energy, but it is about creativity and creating this stability here. The Three of Cups, celebrating, my friends, celebrating the people in our life, celebrating, there have been some people that we have cut out over the last 10, 15 years, 20 years, however long it's been since things have changed for you. But I look around myself and I see that I have a much smaller circle, but they are truly people that care about me and that I care about very deeply. So your circle is changing, my friends, and that's okay. You're finding your path to your security. You're finding your path to your happiness, your happy home, your stability, and our foundation, our grounded nature. Tell me how we're going to do this with the Magician. What are we doing here with the Magician? Earth signs. Two of Swords. We are making those decisions that are required here with the Ace of Swords, doing whatever we need to do. So perhaps we are finding our path, seeing it clearly to our vision. Perhaps we are cutting people out of our lives, as I just mentioned, to create the space for the others that are truly our trusted circle. What's happening here? You need to decide to do this. This is a conscious decision. It's not just going to come from hoping and wishing and having faith. It's a decision you need to take action on here for your future, my friends. It's a decision that was not easy. It's a decision that we are working on constantly to bring about the changes we need, the changes we want, my Earth sign friends. That's a lot. What's happening here? I think it's the Emperor that wanted to come out. We're in control, my friends. Do we have the Emperor under here? I thought we did. Joy, happiness with a partnership. Queen of Cups, ending. Nope, not yet. All right. So let's talk about the Death card here and what is transforming for us, my Earth sign friends. What is transforming? What transitions are we in the midst of? And let me just say here, this is dead center of our week. Okay, so this is really where the transition comes in. midweek. And I'm going to tell you, it's most likely with that annular solar eclipse at 4 degrees of Capricorn. There are so many planets in Capricorn right now. Of course, Saturn, our ruler, Pluto. Oh gosh, there's a couple of others, and I don't want to speak because I'm not quite sure. I don't have my list in front of me. But there are many. Jupiter in Capricorn. There are several that are here to guide us toward this balance, this justice, and this happiness that's coming in for us. Tell me the transition here. What is changing here with the Death card? What is ending? The Star card. Oh my God, I'm sorry, I got excited there, Capricorns. The Earth sign friends, the Star card of Aquarius. So I'm going to tell you here that by the time Aquarius comes in, which is going to be, what is it? January 20th. That'll be after our last eclipse. And there is that stellium there on the eclipse is January 10th. And that is a solar eclipse in Cancer, our opposite sign. So all the feels there, my Earth sign friends, all the feels there for everybody. Cancer, a very emotional eclipse. You know, this is where things really show up for us. When the Aquarius energy comes in, the Star card of hope and faith and knowing that things are going to be okay. Now, I told you, it's not just about hope and faith here. It's about taking action and putting things in play, using the tools that we have. This is here for us, but it isn't going to come in without our action. It isn't going to come in without our input. It's happening here. The endings will come. Most definitely, the endings will come. But the Star card, the hope and faith, the healing is coming as a result of our action, as a result of our doing. What do we have here? The Page of Wands, as a result of our change of direction, as a result of us getting excited again about our life. We've been bogged down forever. I don't know about you, but I have not been excited about things that have been happening in my life because it's just been one more disappointment after the other. And this is where it starts to change. We are now seeing the light here. What is the justice that is coming in for my Earth sign friends? All power coming our way. Exactly right, Cindy. The Nine of Swords. You know, we still worry. That's our nature, Earth signs. We're practical. We're grounded. We are, you know, based in reality here. And the reality is we can't see what's happening yet. We don't see it quite yet. But we have to trust. We have to act. We have to do in order to bring in this justice. The Knight of Wands, the changes. We have to make the changes in order to bring this in, my Earth sign friends. Wow, I like this. And the Tower. All right, so unexpected changes coming in. And I'm going to tell you, it's most likely going to be midweek here with the Tower. Something unexpected coming in. Can't leave us on the Tower. What else is here? And the Two of Cups coming in. There might be balance, unexpected balance coming in with a partner. We have the Lovers underneath here. My goodness, Earth signs, do we have a new love interest coming in? I thought we saw the Knight of Cups here. We did, the Knight of Cups. The Ten of Cups. The joy, the happiness, the lovers, the partner. Cool, calm, and collected about some sort of ending. And the Queen of Pentacles, going to restore us to our nurturing and balanced self. All right, the Two of Cups, you know, does not have to be romantic. I think your social circle, your intimate circle is changing. There might be a change that comes in unexpectedly in this relationship. It does restore balance. Now, you're going to have to decide how that means in your life. Are you cutting someone out or are you allowing someone in? Wow, Earth signs. Let's pull you this is the, oh goodness, where's the deck? This is the Sacred Traveler Oracle. Let's see what this has to say for the Earth signs of this world. I did not expect that Two of Cups. Now that Two of Cups is a kindred spirit, someone that you thought you saw eye to eye with. Perhaps that's where the deception is, and you are releasing it for your future, trying to balance things out. Now, Two of Cups, again, kindred spirit, does not have to be romantic. Could be anyone else in your life that you thought you saw eye to eye with. What's happening unexpectedly there? Okay, what do we have here? Sisters of the Seasons. Now, remember, today, the solstice is where the seasons change again, all right? We're moving toward new beginnings, cycles of growth, natural law, divine order. So this is ordained. This is preordained, my Earth sign friends. Sisters of the Seasons. My goodness, I'm excited. That took a lot of energy. I don't know why. All right, let's pick these up. We have, who's next? Air signs on the table. And then we'll answer questions for a short time. Let's see what's happening here. We're going to shuffle these in a little bit. Where's my deck? There it is. All right, earth signs. Runes out for the air signs. Put these up. All right, let me catch up here on the chat. New big changes and transformation. Absolutely. Whew, goodness, I am so grateful to see some change come in. Now, it might not be till January when that Aquarius season comes in, my earth sign friends, but it is coming. Come February, March, you're going to say, oh my God, I can't believe all the changes that have come in. All right, so let's shuffle these in, then we'll pull a rune card for the air signs. Let's see what we're doing there. 41 people, 31 likes. Like, share, and subscribe, my friends. I really do appreciate everyone coming out. Remember, Patreon is absolutely no charge. The 90-day forecasts are up over there already, January, February, and March. And I tell you what, these readings this morning do reflect what's over there. I don't think there was a doom and gloom reading for anyone over there. It was all good news. Check it out. All right, let's see. Air signs. What are we doing with the air signs for a rune? Givari, there are definitely signs throughout these readings. You've got to be open to it. You know, sometimes I go back and I listen to them again because honestly, when I do these, they're more or less channeled. I speak what I see, what I hear, and sometimes I don't remember at all what I've said in a reading, so I have to go back and listen to it. So just keep that in mind. There might be something here that is, listen to it again. What's happening for the air signs? What is the one card they need to see to see their future clearly for this week ahead? That one, I'm going to go with that one. What do we have here? This is, what do we have? Tiwaz. Tiwaz symbolizes the roof of heaven, supported by a pillar, a spear point, or the North Star. It's a well-earned victory, targeted strategy, strength, trust, loyalty, pressure for self-realization, male sexuality, and reliability. So this is you being in your power, my air sign friends. Well-earned victory, targeted strategy. So tactical, strength, trust, loyalty, pressure for self-realization. So you want to see what you want come to fruition. Pressure for self-realization, my air sign friends. What is it you are here for? What is your purpose in life? What's happening here for the air signs? Mellow yellow, you're killing me. One down. Okay. We got to do what we have to do. It's time to clear the decks. 2020 is going to be one of the best years we have in our lives, my friends. Doesn't matter to me what age you are, what's happened in the past. 2020, the planets are in alignment here to bring us a fabulous new beginning. New beginning. 2020, new decade of enlightenment coming in for the world, collective consciousness. What's happening here for the air signs? What do they need to know the week of the 22nd through 28th? The Strength card, Leo. Strength, fierce, determination, courage. That's a major arcana out today, huh? Divine timing coming into play, my air signs. What's happening here? One more card for the air signs, please. What do they need to see? Air signs. Hey, Tammy, nice to see you. Good to see you again. Missed you. Air signs. What do we need to see for the air signs? Air signs. What's happening for the air signs? You want to tell me? Two? There's two cards there. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So moving forward slowly, steadily, at a very slow pace, my air sign friends. Yeah, but this is a grounded, practical approach to what you need. This is fierce determination and moving forward in a methodical way. Perhaps after a time of a timeout, a time of rest and recovery, a time of assessment. What is it you stepped away from? It's time to get back to the plan. Or maybe the plan is to step away if you can't get what you're determined to have. But rest assured, the Knight of Pentacles is always successful, my friends. What's happening for the air signs? 2 more cards. 1 card there. The Temperance card coming in. Sagittarius in the house there. Balance. Emotional balance. Finding your peace with whatever the situation is. And maybe it's going to require that you step away to find your peace, to really be at peace, to take a break. You know, walk away. Walk away for your own peace. Might not be what the plan is, but it is about restoring your power here. What did we say over here? This is a well-earned victory, targeted strategy. Maybe the strategy is to walk away and see how things play out. Trust, loyalty, pressure for self-realization, reliability, a well-earned victory. So, you know, I think you will be successful. Again, the Knight of Pentacles is always successful. But you're going to have to find your peace with it. And that comes from healing. That comes from perhaps taking a step away and regaining your peace. 1 more card here, please, for the air signs. 1 more card for the air signs. And there it is. What do we have here? This is the Queen of Swords. A rose among thorns. And she can be pretty prickly, too, so be careful there. Air signs, there you are. That's you, Queen of Swords here. What do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 5 of Wands. So the 5 of Wands is, as we talked about in another portion here, you know, struggle. It's aggravation, negotiation, conflict. It's opposing viewpoints, maybe with a common goal, but opposing viewpoints nonetheless. The Love, the Sun, the Empress, and the Death card. Holy cow, look at the major arcana here. Death card, transforming things, death and new beginnings, the Empress, creativity, new, beautiful, glorious, new beginnings, full of satisfaction and contentment, but you've got to deal with this conflict, this aggravation first. You've got to deal with that first. So, what are you going to do? I think you're going to make a decision here to walk away so that you can have your peace and transform this energy into something beautiful again. All right, let's talk about this with my air signs. So what is it we're walking away from? What is the timeout that my air sign needs? Earth signs were done just a minute ago, so you'll have to wait for the replay, SR. And yeah, it'll work. What's happening here with the 4 of Swords? The 4 of Swords, what's going on here? King of Wands and the 6 of Cups. Well, you know, it might have a situation that deals with your past here. So perhaps there is something that you walked away with that you have made peace with, but it might be back here. It might be, you know, that you're moving toward it again. I really think that you are taking charge of this. And, you know, I think it's a genuine emotional offer here that's on the table. We've got the Ace of Cups here, but whether or not you can see it clearly, I don't know. There's a lot of opposition and aggravation. Aggravation is the word here. Okay, but you're going to have that victory here. It's a well-earned victory, but you've got to look at it with a targeted strategy. So walking away and finding your own personal peace with it might be the decision that you need to make. And it's going to be a decision that you say, you know what, I'm not going to do this anymore. The Queen of Swords gets very matter-of-fact. She's like, yep, okay, no. But, you know, this healing that comes in is going to bring you back to your comfort zone. And it does involve perhaps a Gemini. It involves a partner maybe. But it is most definitely your choice to do this, your choice to walk away from this. And that's where you're going to find your strength, my friends. This is where you're going to find your healing. And that's going to restore your strength to get back on this path. All right? The path is going to bring you the peace. Tell me what the Knight of Pentacles is here for, please. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here for our air signs? Things are still unsettled, my friends, whether you're air, earth, fire, or water. Things are still unsettled. The landscape is going to change with these eclipses. Eclipses take people and things and opportunities out of our lives, okay? But they open the door for something new to come in. And this is a really transformational time. It's not just symbolic of the end of the decade. It's symbolic of an end of an era. What's happening here with the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Page of Swords? So perhaps difficult conversations, aggravation in love. The Ace of Cups, the Ace of Cups. All right. Overall, I think this is going to be a joyous, wonderful time for you, but you've got to get through this aggravation. And it involves stepping away, perhaps from a partner, perhaps from a love interest with the Ace of Cups here, but it is for your own peace. It is for your own peace of mind here. And the plan is to really investigate things and work toward, bringing this satisfaction, this emotional Ace of Cups fulfillment back into your life. But it's going to mean that you need to really speak your truth with these difficult conversations. It's going to mean that you have to make these changes, make the changes and be consistent in them to get someone else or you excited about what's going on here. You're going to have to write and tell me what's going on here with the air signs. I'm not sure what this means here. Tell me why the Queen of Swords is here. What are you doing here in this reading for yourselves here? What is I love this depiction of the Queen of Swords. Normally she's, cool and sedate and kind of harsh look on her face. But this Queen of Swords is very, she's very, oh God, serene, kind looking. And to me, that is, she can be velvety smooth with these rose petals, but she can cut you too. So you just be careful, all right? Your air signs, that represents you. Cole, we're going to answer questions when we're done here, and they're going to be yes or no questions. And I see how you phrased it, so we'll look at that in just a minute, okay? What's happening with the Queen of Swords? The Queen of Swords, okay, the King of Swords. Okay, so not only are you making a decision, you're going to use your smooth, the Strength card. We didn't even talk about that yet, other than, it's a very fierce, forceful energy. But the Strength card also represents using your smooth. And I see that here in the Queen of Swords with that velvety rose petal. So you're going to try and smooth it over. But if it doesn't work, it's going to be done, cut out, over. And you know what? That's not necessarily a bad thing. You've got to have your own peace here, my air sign friends. We've got Gemini on the table, the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords. So you're very, very strong in this plan. What's going on here with the Queen of Swords? You're getting rid of this aggravation. You're not going to put up with it anymore. You want peace and harmony in your life, and you're going to have it. What's the Queen of Swords here for, please? You can look at the King of Swords as an eclipse move. I'm finished here. I'm done. Final decision. The Ten of Wands, taking the pressure off. What do we have here? The High Priestess making moves behind the scenes, and the Wheel of Fortune, fate, divine timing, karma, kismet, all coming in to help you change what's happening. All right, so now we have the Temperance card, and we also have the Strength card, both fire signs. So is there a fire sign in your life? What's happening here? What do you have to be strong and fierce about, my air signs? What is it that you have to be strong and fierce about? The Tower. Well, all right, so an unexpected development coming in. And again, I'm going to say most likely with this eclipse, my friends, new beginning. It's a new moon, but it is calling you to take care of business. It's a cycle that's closing out. Even though it is a new moon, set your intentions for what you want in the next decade, not for just the next year, but in the next decade. It is going to come in and be a little bit unexpected. You're going to need your strength. You're going to need your courage. You're going to need your smooth here, my friends. And being smooth might require you to walk away. It's going to require you to really, be generous. And a generosity of spirit is what it's being called to tell you. It's not financial here. And, it could certainly be regarding a property or something like that with the Knight of Pentacles here. But I really think this is a personal generosity. You're going to be kind when you tell them your decision is to walk away. And I think they'll understand. They're going to come to terms with it. Okay, the Five of Cups, there's been a lot of reflection going on here, and you're ready to eliminate these restrictions and obligations. This generosity that's gone on has gone on long enough. They may have taken advantage of your generosity, that kind-hearted nature that you have. What's happening here with the Temperance card here for the air signs of this world? The Temperance card. Oh. The Ace of Swords. My friends, I think I've said this before. You're going to cut them out. The Ace of Swords, you're going to see it clearly. You're going to make a choice to walk away, take a time out. Now, that doesn't mean it's permanent. Although the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Ace of Swords do suggest it's permanent. Okay, but it is victory for you. It is victory. It is your power being restored, a well-earned victory, strategy, strength, trust, loyalty, and reliability coming in. What's happening here with the Temperance card? The Temperance card for the air signs. The Four of Wands. You've got to restore balance to your happy home. And the only way to do it is to take a step back and make some sort of decision. Eliminate this aggravation. Bring this love back into focus. Move forward with the plan. But to do that, you've got to speak your truth here, my air sign friends. All right, so let's talk about this with the loving... This is the heart thoughts. This is not about love, but it is about heart thoughts. Heart thoughts for the earth sign. Excuse me, air signs, air signs. Heart thoughts for the air signs. One card for the air signs. What is it they need to see? I am open and receptive. Now, we've talked about receptivity today already. Be open to receive. I am open and receptive. I believe in myself. I say affirmations that reflect what I really deserve. And that is in italics, my friends. So ask yourself, do you really deserve this peace and harmony? I would say yes. Okay, the Sun card is out here for you. So work toward that. And if it means taking a step back from whatever the aggravation is here midweek, then do that, because it does come in unexpectedly, and you have to, it's almost like you snap and you say, yep, okay, I see your point, but I'm not having it. All right, let's restore the peace here. How do we do that? Let's work toward this common goal, put our wands down, and work towards peace. What is it? I am open and receptive. So be open to receive, my air sign friends. It's not an easy thing to do, to allow. All right, let's pick these up. We'll answer some questions. Air signs, air signs, air signs. Be open to receive. I hope I didn't just say earth signs again. I'm sorry if I did. All right. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining us here. I do appreciate you tuning in. Saturdays at 10 a.m. is when we do these road ahead forecasts. There is usually a spirit-led live reading most days at noon. If it's not live, it does come up as a scheduled video. So thanks again for joining us here. Like, share, and subscribe. And we will see you again next Saturday here for another road ahead. All right.